Assalamu alaikum. So we are at the inaugural session of our Crescendo exhibition. Last year we had conducted our exhibition by online mode, and that was a very good program. This year also I wish this program to be colorful. Such exhibitions will give you a platform to express your ideas, your creativity, and your innovation. We are learning a lot from textbook, but we should get a real world experience to know things very well. So such exhibitions will give you a platform to get a real world experience of what we are learning from the textbook. We know that if we go back to the history of science, most of the scientific discoveries were made out of the laboratories. They were made from the real world experiences. If we heat an element, you may be knowing, plus 2 students may be knowing about a theory known as Fourier theory. That is, if we heat an element, then the heat will get distributed, and while modeling the amount of heat of an element, we will get a mathematical equation. And to solve this mathematical equation, we need a theory called Fourier theory. And a mathematician known as Joseph Fourier, he tried to solve this mathematical equation, and he knew that, he discovered that the solution of that equation comprised of many sines and cosines, and this discovery led to a new area in mathematics, that is Fourier theory. And this theory was developed by many mathematicians and researchers, and later the findings in this area, it is used in most of the real world problems nowadays. That is, when I speak, my sound signal is a function, and this sound signal comprised of many frequencies, and this observation is modeled in Fourier series. So what I am telling is, most of the scientific discoveries were made out of our real world experiences. And one more thing, we should think out of the box. I will tell you one story. There is a famous mathematician known as Carl Friedrich Gauss. He is known as the Prince of Mathematicians. Prince of Mathematicians. One day, his school teacher came to his class, and the students were shouting, and the teacher wants to get the students engaged. So he gave them a problem. That is, to add numbers from 1 to 100. He told the students, just add numbers from 1 to 100. So the teacher wanted the students to get engaged. But little Gauss, what he did was, he just wrote the numbers from 1 to 100 in the correct order, and below that he wrote the numbers in the reverse order, and he added each column, that is 1 below that 100, then 2 below that 99, and he added all those columns. So each column gave the sum 101. So 101 appears 100 times. So he came to know that when 101 is added 100 times, so that sum, that is 10,100, that will be twice the sum of numbers from 1 to 100. That means 10,100 will be the twice the sum of numbers from 1 to 100, isn't it? So what will be the sum of numbers from 1 to 100? 10,100 by 2. So that discovery led to a mathematical formula for finding natural numbers from 1 to n, that is n into n plus 1 by 2, isn't it? So we should think out of the box. So such programs will give you a platform to get real world experiences and thinking out of the box. So that is one thing. And as Fawaska pointed out, we have many research centers here. Our school is planning to conduct some visits to these research centers, and PTA will be supporting in that manner. Anyway, I wish on behalf of PTA I wish a grand success to this program. Assalamu alaikum.